What is up, YouTube? I am Mimic Souls, and today I am going to be making a video with my community to get their initial impressions of Wuthering Waves. Okay? So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull them in one by one into a personal call with me. As I was saying, this is the community's takes about their initial impressions with Wuthering Waves. So, since Esteso over here is already in general chat, we're going to pull him in. And then I guess we'll work our way down the line. So, Esteso, what is up?
I need to mute the stream real quick.
Oh, yeah? Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, buddy. This is my mod, Esteso. He's also on YouTube. He's trying to make some YouTube content here and there. So, tell me your thoughts about Wuthering Waves so far.
The combat is definitely the highlight, obviously.
Yep.
Also, shut up, Scarlet. I think the biggest difference between this and like even HSR is just the character movements.
Mm-hmm.
Especially because I was doing some side content today, and even the side content has like moving characters while they're talking.
You're talking body language. Yes.
Full body movement, yeah.
Okay.
And then it's always surprising seeing like the NPCs have more personality and thought into their designs than all of the NPCs in other games.
They feel alive.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. That's definitely a very good thing. I'm doing good.
One thing I have noticed, every once in a while, some of the textures on the NPCs are a little bit whack.
I have heard this
quite properly.
I have heard about this. So what would you like to see? See them from your initial impressions. Obviously, this is the initial impressions of Wuthering Waves. Is there anything specifically you would like to see?
Yeah. Just the graphic stuff, because every once in a while everything looks a little plasticky.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the only real issue that I've seen so far.
So just the textures need fixed.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I had one bug yesterday, and I'm pretty sure it was just caused by me fucking around and finding out too much.
Understandable. Right, so that's very good. That's very good. So it doesn't seem like you've had a lot of problems with the game. I've only had like one bug and like one mislaunch, if that makes any sense. Like I had one launch that failed. But other than that, I have not experienced any personal problems myself, as I was saying.
The thing I was surprised with today, I logged back on and the loading times are like twice as quick as they were last night. Already.
Wonder if they already fixed the server issues. I expected server issues second one, to be honest.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
All right. Well, Esteso, thank you for your time. I appreciate it.
No problem.
And thank you for your thoughts. So, back in general, Pika, you're in. Matthew, what's up? What's up, little bro? You there?
Yeah.
All right. How are you enjoying Wuthering Waves so far, Matthew?
It is pretty good.
Pretty good?
Way better than Genshin.
You like it better than Genshin? All right. And have you had any problems with it so far?
Maybe like 1 or 2 crashes.
Only 1 or 2? All right. So you've had 1 or 2 crashes. It has bugs here and there. Just released. You're having fun with it. Is there anything you would like to see in Wuthering Waves? Anything you'd like to talk about?
I mean, probably just like bug fixes, but that's about all.
Just bug fixes? All right. Yep, dope. Yep, thank you for your time, Matthew. I appreciate it.
No problem.
All right. And take care. I'll put you back in general chat. All right, Scarlet, I'm bringing you in call. Hope you're ready. Scarlet? You there?
Hopefully I'm not too quiet.
Nope, you're good. You're within the bars.
Okay,
So,
hit me.
yes.
So, the things I like about the game so far, from what I've seen, it is really hyped me up because, well, first of all, again, shit could never.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Secondly, someone we'll meet in the future has my liking, and I'm just like I saw his like moveset, and well, not moveset, like you'll fight him later, and I was like, better come to the game, otherwise I'm going to be complaining.
Ah.
And the story as well, from what I've seen, is also really good. The storytelling is a lot better than Punishing Grey Ravens starting
Mm-hmm.
as well. From what I've seen, like oh, what's the? It's just overall better than Punching Grey Ravens start, which is a good thing for Cura games.
Good thing for player retention as well.
Yeah. The
Yep,
combat
yep.
as well.
Combat's
The
smooth.
combat is also it is good. I quite like it.
Mm. Yep.
Character design,
Mm-hmm.
it's also really good. I'd say it's on levels of I'd say Honkai's character design, maybe higher with some of the characters.
Yeah.
And I like Honkai's character design.
Yeah.
I'd say
Honkai has great character design, but like these guys don't feel like their clothes are just super glued to their body.
yeah. Another thing as well is that their release was actually really good. And it's
Mhm.
like I think the servers filled up quite quickly. But as Deso said, from what I've seen, the loading times are faster than what they were yesterday.
They are slightly faster, yes.
Yeah,
Probably because the speedrunners already went and played and everything.
probably. The bad things. The only bad thing I would say is that I want the person that I was on about to be playable. But other
Mm.
than that, I don't think there's any bad things that I can give so far. I
Yep.
mean, maybe the lag is a little bit like it stutters now and again from what I've seen, but
Yeah.
it's not overall that bad of a launch.
Yeah. It feels like a very clean launch. I've enjoyed the
Yeah,
launch so far. In my
yeah.
opinion, this is a very successful launch for a game.
Oh yeah.
100%. All right. Well, thank you for taking the time to give me your thoughts about Wuthering Waves. I appreciate it.
No problem.
And hey, hope you get to play it soon.
Oh, I definitely will one way or another.
Mm-hmm. Good, good, good. All right. Talk to you guys later.
Okay.
All right. Hannah was first. What is up, Hannah?
Hello, Mimic.
So, what are your thoughts so far?
Having a complete blast with the game so far.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with like the first hour, because with the first hour, it just gave me good initial impressions for the game. Because even with the tutorial characters that we got, which were like the Rover and Ying Ying, I had a ton of fun using them,
Okay.
even though they're tutorial characters. And using them felt enough for me until I got to the gotcha aspect of the game,
Mm-hmm.
which definitely took a little while to get to. I still enjoyed the Rover and Yin Yang. So I feel like Kuro did a good job of creating fun characters to use in the beginning before players could get to the gotcha.
All right. And in your opinion, do you think it took too long to get to the gotcha?
I feel like it took a little too long because in some other games that I played,
Mm-hmm.
um, it just took less time to get to the gotchas of those games rather than here.
Yeah.
Especially when I've been hearing people get characters. I was
Mm-hmm.
like, when do you get to the gotcha?
I was like
Because
that too. It took me like 2.5 hours, but I was goofing off.
yeah, that makes sense. And I thought when you got to the town, you ever get the gotcha? Because in some other games, whenever you got to like a specific town, then you would unlock the gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
I was surprised when the gotcha when I unlocked the gotcha when I did.
Mm. Dope, dope. And so that's your thoughts for now. Is there anything you would like to see?
Ooh, I'm very, very excited to see the bosses in the
Mm.
game. Like I'm not sure when you would I already fought like against like one boss so far, but I'm very excited to see where the other bosses are so I can fight them.
Oh yeah.
Because I saw some footage from the second close beta and the bosses that I saw look so fun to me.
Mm.
And I'm just very excited to fight them because I'm a combat junkie, so I just love me some good combat.
So you
And the
understand.
combat,
You're one of my people. One of them combat junkies.
yeah, I sure am. Especially in PGR.
Oh, I know. I've
And the
seen
combat,
you are a masochist for doing those abyssal torrent runs. Those ones are just
yeah, I
crazy.
sure am. Yeah, but they're so fun.
They
And with
are.
the Ruon combat, it feels so fun and smooth to use on my phone. Because compared to Genshin, I was using Genshin on my phone,
Mm-hmm.
it just felt way less smooth than on my iPad. But with Wuwa, it feels so smooth to use on my phone.
All
And
right.
switching to characters feels so seamless, especially with the outro and intro skills.
All right. Yeah, yeah. I feel the exact same. Like, and when you like piecing the combat together, it feels like if you switch at the right time, or not switch, sorry, dodge at the right time, it feels like it also helps your switching, or yeah, you're the switching. Like so that your skills, like everything just flows together so nice to create a flow of combat that I would say almost rivals Sekiro. Like the flow of combat in Sekiro is very, very smooth. It's fast. It's good. There's obviously no switching and everything, but like in this game, I feel like the flow of combat is just perfect so far.
Yeah, it feels perfect to me as well so far.
Yeah, and obviously this is we're in the hype train. I might make another one of these videos at the end of 1.0, but and get their like post honeymoon phase thoughts. But so far, I definitely think
Sure.
that this has been very fun.
Yeah, and I'm still getting used to how to dodge at the right times and how to parry at the right times in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've had a few skill issue moments so far when I'm trying to dodge at the right time. Because if it's totally different from like I mean it's a little different from PPTR, like it's similar, but at the
Yeah.
same time it feels so different.
So with me, I picked up a bad habit from Dark Souls that I can't shake, where I will early dodge and then I'll dodge again, and that doesn't cut it in Wua or punishing Grey Raven. So I'm being punished actively for that habit.
Yeah, that's understandable for
Yeah,
sure.
so I need to get that. I need to really work on getting that habit out of the way. Any other thoughts?
And like compared to PGR, I feel like dodging a Moonwell feels like a little bit slower to me, like a little bit slower
Mm-hmm.
because whenever like I matrix in PGR, it feels way faster than in Moonwell because when you do perfect dodge in Moonwell, you go
Yeah.
in like in slow motion for a second,
Mm-hmm.
and then you're able to do a counterattack. So I'm really still getting used to that style in Moonwell.
You're adapting to more of a reaction based versus attack and then see what happens. It's kind of like the twins, would you
Yeah,
say? Where it's more reaction based. Not
yeah, it's
totally,
definitely
but it is definitely there.
yeah,
Hmm. All right, all right. Well, thank you for your time, and
of
I
course,
appreciate it. Glad to hear your
of
thoughts,
course.
and it's always fun to talk to another combat junkie about a combat junkie game.
Thank you so much for letting me talk.
Of course, I wanted to get everyone's feedback. So, once again, Hannah, thank you so much.
Of course.
And
Thank you very much.
mm-hmm. And Hesperus, I'm pulling you in now. Hesperus, hello. Am I saying your name right? You there?
So yes, hello.
Hello,
Yeah.
hello. Am I saying your name right, Hesperus?
Yes,
Awesome.
yes.
All right, so what do
All
you
right.
think of Wuthering Waves right now?
So, the thing that I like most is of course the combat.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, I like it's like fast paced, but not too fast for me not to be able to keep up because well, I played some Souls games, but they are relatively slow in terms of combat. So in PGR it was hard to keep up in some places.
PGR
Right?
is very fast, high action,
Yes.
whereas with Wuthering Waves, you can think a little
Yeah.
bit.
Yes.
Mm.
Yeah, that I liked. But it could be an entry way for some people to try out PGR, maybe. But what?
It
Unlike
worked for
PGR,
me.
it's also
And the game wasn't even out.
yes, well optimized for PC, unlike PGR that has some mobile port moments.
It
Because
has a Kuro
I'm a
moment.
PC gamer. Yeah, I'm a PC gamer, so I prefer when it's like made with PC players in mind.
Hmm.
Yes. So also, well, the world looks nice. I've enjoyed running around for a bit. So, also, what I like, yes, the overworld bosses. I've tried some of them. Yeah. So they punish you if you mess up. That's cool because in Genshin there's zero like zero punishment if
You
you
can ult
even
out
like
of it.
cannot dodge. Yes, you can ult out of it. You can even face tank most of the enemies.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, here you can easily get one tapped. So the stakes are higher. It feels much more engaging, I'd say.
That's good. That's good.
Yes. So the character designs, of course, as a waifu husband enjoyer, I cannot ignore these. So characters look super nice, like even 4 stars. So in some games, 4 stars looked a bit scuffed. No, here it's not the case.
When you
Yeah.
get a 4-star in some other gacha games, you're just like, ew. Why aren't you
Yeah.
like an SSR or a 5-star? But in this game, it's like, oh, you're cool.
Yes, and they have some cool mechanics, like Danjin, for example, with her like several combos and her HP drain mechanic.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's an interesting character, and I feel like, for example, in something in the game like Genshin, they would never make a 4-star like this. So
No, they wouldn't.
they reserve all the best mechanics for the 5 stars, and even then, it's kind of
It's kind of hit and miss.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, you can just stand in place.
Pretty much. That
Much
sounds about
more
right.
button. Yes. But what I have problems with, it's the beginning of the story is pretty slow. So it's like a big exposition dump, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
So I found myself zoning out in some places because they just basically explain the lore to you, like, and also they explain some game mechanics kind of in the main story through the character. So when they talk about the echoes and their capturing, I feel like it could have been, I know, the story would have better pacing if they left it out, and like had a tutorial mission separately, maybe, something like this.
Keep it to like a tutorial section. Just drop like you
Yes.
don't need to explain it. All right. Yeah, that makes sense. That does make sense. Like I was zoning out in a couple parts, but I was also goofing off the entire time. So that was just me. But I definitely share that sentiment. The early story was a bit slow, but as a story enjoyer, I didn't completely mind it because I'm used to stories where they start slow and they're just building up the world, telling you this is how things are before you hit something.
Yes, it's a kind of storytelling, but I kind of prefer when exposition is introduced organically, so
I
it doesn't
understand.
feel
Yeah.
like you just stop to
Yeah.
talk about it.
I definitely wouldn't mind that either, personally. So, yep. Is there any other thoughts you have on Wuthering Waves so far?
Well, so far I haven't played this much, but I think I want to see where they are going to take, like the combat mechanics, what team archetypes maybe there are gonna be. So, if they will introduce, for example, a character with like full-on aerial combat, not like a couple of moves, but a character who plays around this. So, so I want to see where they will take it further, because so far it looks great. So, and it is very promising, certainly.
Yeah, I agree. It is very promising. I'm looking forward to the future of the game, obviously. And I've had a lot of fun with it. Like, it's been very smooth. I've only encountered maybe 1 or 2 bugs personally, but you know.
For me, it wasn't as lucky, but yeah, the game crashed on me, and also a black screen when loading the open world location. But I guess it depends on the PC. Mine is not that
Yeah.
that great.
So I'm running a mid-high end, so that definitely helps. But like the bugs that I encountered was in a cutscene, a couple frames for Chisia didn't load, so her head she just teleported and turned 180 in a split second. And the other one was I booted up the game from the launcher. This one's probably more of a launcher problem, and then it failed to load any resources and then just died. It was like, bye.
Yeah, so, but I guess it's to be expected from a game that has just released. But overall, it does not impact the gameplay this much. So that was a pretty smooth launch, I'd say.
Yep. I've liked the launch a lot so far. It has been, in my opinion, is a very successful launch. Especially for a gacha. But thank you for taking the time for talking to me about your thoughts. I appreciate it. And I'm looking forward to seeing what other videos you come up with.
Oh yeah, I will try to cook something up.
You
Right.
cook with your videos. I enjoy watching those.
Thanks. So, that's all. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for taking the time. I appreciate it. And yep. Ah! The first game crash. I'm sorry, Reforged. All right, Concord. Pull you in real quick. What's up? What's up?
What's good? What's good?
All right. So, thoughts on Lua?
So far, I'm loving it right now.
Yeah. That's good. That's good. Give me your thoughts.
My thoughts on it so far, the combat is fucking amazing. Like, I'm really loving the parrying system.
It's satisfying.
It's very satisfying.
Although part of me kind of almost wishes it had the PGR one for the parry sound instead, but yeah.
It works.
It's still very good. Very subtle, but good.
We'll say the 4 stars don't feel bland at all.
Which is a good thing.
Like, let's see. Who did I just get recently? The guy with the red hair and glasses. That's who I got.
Red hair? Like, I don't know.
He's on one of the band. He's...
Oh. Is it
Let's
that
just say he uses
doctor-looking dude?
Yeah, he looks like a
Okay,
doctor.
Mortify, yeah. Mortefi.
Yeah, Mortify.
Yeah,
Mortefi,
yeah,
whatever you pronounce
he's
it.
dope looking. The dragon dude. He's like uses a lighter and shit and guns. He's kind of cool.
Yep. It's pretty fun. The 5-star I pulled is really fun.
Who'd you pull?
Encore.
Encore? Yeah, she looks good.
When you just throw puppets at people, yeah.
Makes sense, makes sense. So the combat's very good. What would you say your experience is with it so far?
So far, I would say definitely, I'm going to say this now, there's some optimization I feel like that could be done.
I agree. Definitely is some optimization issues, but I mean, gotcha game. It's Kuro Games of
Yeah.
all people releasing this, so I think expecting optimization problems from day one definitely was
Is gonna
kind of
happen.
expected. It was down to happen. It was going to happen.
I will say though, for a first day release game,
Mm-hmm.
it's doing really good.
Yep. Very, very well.
I'd say, I mean, is it better than yesterday? Yes,
yes,
there's
slightly.
definitely some changes. Slightly better, but you can notice the differences.
Mm-hmm. Yep, slightly faster, slightly less problems from what I've heard. Like I said, I've only had a couple myself, but other than that, I think it's a very successful, clean launch. Which is funny because in one of my YouTube comments is someone saying they completely scuffed the launch.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing that.
Oh my god. Special people. Special people. Yeah.
Special
Special.
people indeed.
Uh,
Very special.
Not in a good way.
Not
All
in a
right.
good way either.
Well, thanks for giving me your thoughts, Concord. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
And
you're welcome.
yep, I'll be seeing you. Thanks a lot.
See you later, man.
Arts.
Yo, yeah.
Yeah, oh, there you are. Okay. Thoughts on
Yeah, I'm
Wuthering
here.
Waves. Tell me
Oh,
what you're
you
thinking.
me up. Oh, okay. I'm playing it right now as I speak, so give me a moment. Oh, Wuthering Waves combat is very efficient, very good. The gotcha system is actually very simple. I mean, getting G on in 20 is kind of interesting.
That
But
was
then when it comes to
yeah. I wasn't there for that, so congrats.
yeah, thank you. But I was just like, are you fucking kidding me?
Ooh, yeah.
And then I got Verena in 40, and I'm like,
Nice.
okay, I guess I don't like her. She looks like a child I can kick across the street and put into the fireplace and she'll burn eventually. But anyway, the game itself is actually really good. The exploration is fun, it's easy, it's not complicated, and the combat is really cool. I mean, I've been doing the main story with just Rover and fought a couple of the big bosses with just Rover and had a lot of fun.
So you're soloing with Rover. You're the only person I know doing the Rover only challenge so far.
Only in the main story. Only in the main story.
I was gonna
Only in the main
say, if this guy is, I was talking about this on stream last night. If this guy over here harps down end game content that's timed with just Rover, he's in for a bad time.
Oh no, I'm going to do that kind of stuff.
Oh, you're gonna do it
We
anyway.
just like Rover, just character. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. But like when I'm doing just normal exploration, dicking around, yeah, I'll use my team to have fun with. But yeah, I'm gonna try to solo all this shit.
That's dope. That is dope.
Yeah. That's the plan. I like doing that kind of stuff. I mean, what is it? There's a enemy. I know you don't have my stream up, but like if you go to Gichi Village, that map opener that's just north of it, there is an enemy just down in the pathway that is level 45.
I heard about this.
Beat him at level 20 with just Rover.
Did you do it?
Yeah, I did.
Nice, nice. I heard he also one-shots your team, so that's great. It's great.
Yes, he does. Yes.
Get good, scrub.
I got it. It was like two. It was a 2-hit, but yeah, essentially the same thing.
Oh, that is awesome.
What are your takes, though?
My take so far, I'm having a lot of fun. The switching is very smooth. I'm loving the switching system.
Yes, this is very smooth.
Yeah, the combat very smooth. Obviously, a couple optimization issues. The character design is amazing in my opinion as well. I'm loving Sanhua and Jinsei's designs the most, but that's because I'm biased. But all the characters look really, really good.
Yes.
And so that's definitely a W, especially if you look back at the CBT1 models where they didn't really look good as they do now. Or even like alpha characters. Like alpha Wuwa characters did not look good either. Like their concept designs. But
yeah, it's very smooth.
Yep.
I'm very surprised in it.
I am having a very good time with the game myself.
Hell yeah.
But
I don't like there's nothing else I could really think of in the game to talk about.
Yeah.
Everything's really smooth
I guess
and good.
story, maybe? Like, what's your
Oh
thoughts?
god, no, I'm not even gonna bother. It's all right now, the story is just all freaking
Story
character
building?
building.
Mhm.
And it's like, oh my god, I really don't care, but like it's kind of needed. Yang Yang, I want to throw off a cliff. She's
Really?
annoying as fuck. She's just annoying. Blah
Hmm.
blah blah. And you know what it is? It's a voice actress. She's just very. I don't care about my life. Blah blah blah. And I'm really stupid, but blah blah blah. When she says teleport, I was like, teleport. Like what?
Oh my god.
Really? Teleport?
Are you playing English?
Yes.
Who knows? Maybe you might like JP better.
I don't like reading.
Fair enough. I don't either. Yeah. I haven't really had a problem with it myself so far, but and like I said, I expect this out of an open world game. You know, world building. You need to know the setting. You need to know the characters. So for me, I'm used to this. I don't mind this kind of storytelling at all. But also jumping right into it, you know, might have been beneficial for some people and detrimental to others. So for me, in my opinion, I think the story is a solid 7 out of 10 already. And I barely even
Well, what
touched
it is,
it.
once I got to Scar, I was like, okay.
I don't know shit yet. Oh, don't spoil that.
Oh, I'm not gonna say anything. I know that because I had your stream up. I'm like, yeah, you're not there yet.
I'm so far behind. I've been goofing off. Like ADHD took hold. Oh, open world games are never a good thing for me.
I've been digging around, just exploring.
Mm,
Like right now, I'm fighting one of these bosses.
dope.
Where'd he go?
Well,
Oh, he
thanks for giving
teleported.
me your thoughts. I
And then
appreciate that.
reset it. Oh, this motherfucker just reset it on me.
Oh, that's nasty.
You kidding me? I'm like, where'd he go? He just reset it. Okay, it's all good.
Also,
But yeah,
DM me
those
your
are my
friend
thoughts.
code.
You ready to type it in?
No, just DM it to me later.
No. Okay.
But yep. Thanks for taking the time to come on this
Of course, buddy.
little video I'm trying to make. We'll see how that ends. But yep. Thank you. Goddamn. Thank you
Alright,
for
later.
coming on this call, and yep. Catch you later.
And the next time I'm Mimicast, I will get
Mm.
booted earlier.
Right. All right. Talk to you later.
Later.
Toxic. Whenever you're ready. Jump in, Toxic. We're waiting. He has the axe. Yeah, there he is. Okay. Little bro, thoughts on Wooba?
Thoughts on Uwua? Well, as so far, it's going amazing. Because even yesterday, I was watching a video of Tectones, and we all know how bad their live stream was. It was horrible.
It was funny because I made it funny for my chat.
Like, many people complain about how horrible the live stream was, and like they instantly gave feedback onto the live stream saying that it will never happen again, which is already a huge start for them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're already having a huge start ahead of Genshin because like they're actually listening to their fan base.
Yeah.
Now, as gameplay wise, it's been I just barely made it to the town of just barely made it. I've been dinking off killing monsters.
Yeah.
But like the combat is smooth, running up the walls are smooth. I'm not getting stuck on every little thing like you can on Genshin.
Yeah. Parkour system go hard, bro.
It does. And like there's so many combos you can move into it. And the swapping out is so smooth. It's crazy.
Yeah. Mimic made it
And, like,
bearable. Yeah, I made that live stream bearable.
the way they have introduced the combat has been able to like refresh my whole open world RPG. 'Cause Genshin ruined it for me. Because all I have to do for Genshin is pop Zhongli's shield and nothing can kill me, which eventually gets so boring.
Eventually. Yeah. No, you're completely right. It does. Once you realize nothing can kill you, you win. So.
And like all I do is click dodge and boom, you eye from everything, which is like It's
You
stupid in my
iframe,
opinion.
you get bonuses, like you can swap. There's so
Like
much
this
good shit.
has a whole much different stuff to it, which I'm loving about
Mm-hmm.
this game so far. As far as my what I call Will complex, no, not at all. It teaches you how to do everything.
Yep.
In my opinion. Now, at first, I thought dodging was complex. It told me to click my mouse and my shift button, but I realized I didn't have to.
That would have been fucking
And
hilarious, but so dumb.
because I constantly goes unlocking and locking and like, what the fuck's happening? I actually died once.
I haven't yet.
I got ganged up by 2 of those big wolves.
I destroy those wolves.
We're really early, so.
I'd kill them at
But
level 1.
as my future, what I want to see Wuba do is I just want them to listen to the fan base for the reasonable stuff.
The reasonable. Yep.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and I want them to be, like I said, their main game. Like I don't want them to like do stuff like Genshin or even HSR. I want them to be their own main game, that they do their own stuff.
Yep. I agree.
Like their whole map system, I like what they did because it reminds me of Breath of the Wild, for example.
Mm-hmm.
Because in like Genshin, it's like, okay, unlock statue, you get new map. Which this game, there's waypoints, but also you have to unlock certain statues to unlock a certain part of the map, which is amazing in my opinion.
Yeah.
And it adds a nice little cutscene to it too. Other than that, I don't know what else I could say. Because I'm just still level 3, so I don't know much more.
Yep. Well, keep playing the game. Enjoy it. Have fun. And, I might do another one of these after the honeymoon phase of the game is over.
Yeah. Okay,
But,
see ya.
Yep, see ya. Thanks for coming in. Yep, W Toxic. W Toxic, guys. So, everybody, I hope you all enjoyed the video. That is just some of the members of the community who is willing to come on the video and give their thoughts about Wuthering Waves and what their take on it is. Overall, the thoughts for Wuthering Waves have been very positive. Obviously, while the game has optimization issues, the devs are actively working on fixing them. And, they've been addressing it as it continues. So the community gave their thoughts. I've given my thoughts. What are your thoughts? You should let me know in the comment section down below. And go ahead and leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you on the next one. Take care, everybody.